How you doing? This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh, and this is Donald Trump talk. And CBS doesn't get it. Donald Trump said his position is modified. He wouldn't ban every Muslim coming to this country, only ones that were seriously vetted, and he'd concentrate on terrorist states and states that support terrorism. And CBS had a cow over it. He didn't specify what states he considers terrorist states. Hello? Saudi Arabia, Syria, Iran, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and any country with a stand in it. That's all you need to know. Oh yeah, the Philippines, they got Muslim insurgents there. Indonesia, they got Muslim insurgents there. Malaysia, they got Muslim insurgents there. Hello, CBS. I've been watching CBS all my life, practically, since I was a little child. Everybody knows where the Islamist terrorists are. Everybody but CBS, and they say confusion about Donald Trump policy proposals. There's no confusion. He's saying if you're a terrorist sympathizer, we don't let you into the United States of America. How confusing is that comment? Hello, CBS. And another thing, they're dragging out this guy. Let me find this story here. I got a bunch of windows open. They're dragging out this guy on, where was it? USA Today or somewhere. Anyway, this guy said he feared for his family after Orlando. Oh, here it is. Donald Trump makes Aziz Ansari afraid for my family. This guy went to his parents who are Muslim. I assume this guy is a Muslim. And he writes in the New York Times, this guy was born in South Carolina, so he's not a Muslim coming from another country. He was struck by the realization of how awful it was to tell an American citizen to be careful how she worshipped. Nobody told his mother not to be a Muslim. Trump didn't tell his mother, stop being a Muslim. Things in the U.S. were already less than ideal before the Orlando shootings. This guy is a star of Netflix, Master of None says. In our culture, when people think Muslim, the picture in their heads is not of the Nobel Peace Prize winner Malala Yousafzai, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the kid who left the boy band One Direction. It's a scary terrorist character from Homeland or some monster from the news. Well, hello, Mr. Aziz Ansari. But I don't see anybody from Homeland or a boy band blowing up people. I don't see any, like they did in Boston. I don't see anybody from a boy band walking to a game bar and shooting 49 people dead. I don't see anybody from a boy band going out there and beheading people because they're Christian or throwing gays off of rooftops after they've been tortured. I don't see any members of a boy band killing an ambassador in Libya and 2 former Navy SEALs and a civilian worker. I don't see members of a boy band going into hotels in Africa and blowing away people. Or in Mumbai or Indonesia. That's because they're terrorists. And this guy also says there were no dancing Muslims on 9/11. Well, we proved that. So did Donald Trump. Where do they find these guys? See, they're always making lies. The Washington Post said on September 18, 2011, there were dancing Muslims and they were arrested in Paterson, New Jersey. Now, I will agree with this guy. Most Muslims in this country are peaceful. But nobody's going to drag him out of the mosque and take him to jail or deport him. Unless they do hate speech, like the imams have in mosques around the country, or they support terrorism financially or otherwise. And we're arresting guys who want to go to ISIS all over this country. They just arrested a teenager. And they'll probably go to prison. We got homegrown terrorists who are ISIS wannabes in this country. And it's only the self-deniers like Ansari that can't see it. We got radicalized Muslims in this country. And printing an article like this in USA Today or an article like this in the New York Times is dumb. You have a percentage of the American Muslim population that hates America and wants to kill us. And this guy is saying that if you took every single person in the FBI's list of 1,000 homegrown extremists for Muslim America, it would amount to 0.03% of their population. Well, I hate to tell you this, 0.03% of a population is still enough to kill you. One guy is enough to kill 49. So this guy needs to get it together. Master of none. Well, they got that right. He's master of nothing. Trump wants to protect Americans, and that includes Muslims, by the way. And I'm getting comments from so-called Christian ministers saying that they support the idiot so-called Christian minister, and he's not a Christian, who advocated the killing of more gays after Orlando. You're not a Christian if you advocate the killing of anybody in this country. Jesus Christ wouldn't have done that. He said, do unto others before they do unto you, or something like that. I'm not a Christian. I don't follow the New Testament. But I know if he were alive today, he'd be saying something about a lot of this. And the so-called Christians wouldn't like what he'd be saying. That's how I feel. All right, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a safe day, a nice day. Try to stay cool out there, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.